I'm going to open up this Artify pen set. It is something that I got on the Black Friday Amazon sale day. It comes in this nicely packaged box. And it's cute. It's got like a nice little thank you sticker. So let's see how this looks out. Okay, now I like that they have stickers included with it. If you don't have stickers, what you can do is just use regular labels, and that's how I do my Ohuhu markers. So I do it on the body and also on the cap, just so that if I lose the cap, I know which color it is. But I like that they did that. And there's 48 colors. Here's their swatch card. So let's go check it out, and then you can do your own swatching, which I like to do. Now let's check out their box. Well, this is a really pretty box because you can just leave them like this, and you can easily see the markers, and they have a compartment to put them in. So I really like that. All right, let's go test them out. So these markers are also a dual tip. The one tip is the chisel point, and the other tip is the bullet point. And what's nice about these markers is you can, by the width of the marker, you can immediately tell which end is, without looking here, which end is the chisel. The chisel is going to be the wider one, and the bullet is going to be the narrow end. So I like that design. Feels comfortable in your hand either way, but the tapered side feels the most comfortable because it's a narrower space. All right, so let's test out how they write. So here's the chisel tip. So you can get different widths with the chisel tip. I like that. And here's the bullet tip. Very good. So if you lay it on its side, you can get a wider, and if you hold it more straight up, you can get a narrower, the very narrowest. Yeah, up, down, the narrowest. Flicks even thinner. Okay, so that's nice. All right, we're going to do some swatching. I bought this set primarily for the reds because I wanted to see what the reds look like in this kit. That's a dark red. That's like a carmine red. And really the red I'm looking for. I wish that maybe it's so hard to make. I'll have to check Copics. But it's like a Sharpie red. See, it's more like a blue red. And I don't know why it's hard to get this color. So, didn't get the red in this, but and you can tell like, to me, this is not the same color. Oh, these two are not the same color. The cap does not match the ink. So that's disappointing. But, you know, like I said, I'll check Copics and see whether I can find this red. So one of the first things I like to do is swatch my colors so that I can see what the colors are that I'm working with. And I find this to be so relaxing. Alright, I finished my swatching, and it turns out that there are 47 colors and then the one colorless blender. One thing that I did like is the bleed through on this was nominal, hardly any, as opposed to like the Ohuhu markers and Copic. But I did notice there was not a horrible odor, but a little bit more odor on some of the pens than the Ohuhu or a Copic marker. So, you know, nothing alarming, but just worth a mention. But what I do like is the color vibrancy. I feel like these colors are really a nice assortment of colors, and they're a good vibrancy. Additionally, what I liked is I do like the case. I think it's a nice way of organizing your pins in a neat fashion. One thing though, if you're really particular, which I'm not, thankfully, is these caps aren't always going in the same direction. See, you could see this one, the slant is going this direction, and then the slant's going in that direction. I don't know if you could take this apart and fix it. It's not that important to me, so I overlook it, but I do notice it, and for some people who are really particular, that would bug them, but it doesn't bug me. What else? The tip is really good, and I originally bought this for the bullet tip because I wanted to have different colors for a fine tip. I didn't want to buy another set of like Ohuhu, and Copics are really expensive, even though I probably could afford it. I don't know if I want to spend my money for pens like that unless it's a specific color like the red that I was talking about earlier. I like that there aren't any fluorescent colors in this set, and I really like the pinks. I think that they're a really nice tone of a pink, and I was excited because I don't even have this pink in this set. See, this is more of a purple base. Yeah, so that was good because I like that. I really like that color. And the same thing with this lighter pink. I thought it was really good. The purples are really pretty, and so are the greens. So I paid $27 on Amazon Prime Black Friday, and that comes out to 56 cents per pen, which is a really nice price per pen. Normal price is $40. I think it's a great set. I've never used this company before, and I think they do a pretty good job. I like the vibrancy of the colors. I think they apply really well. You saw that the bleed was less, although for me, the bleed's really not a big deal because usually I will layer it, and so, you know, I'm doing my artwork separately, and then, you know, I'll do it separate like this, and then I'll cut it out and apply it to whatever, you know. So the bleed is not a factor for me. But I know for some of you guys, that's a big deal. Anyhow, so if that's important to you, this would be a great starter set. And, you know, give it a try. I've never used this company before, so I was impressed. And I love the case because I like how it's organized visually. I know I've said this a few times already, but I don't know, this is like eye candy to me. And this is easy to take, you know, if you're going to go to another destination, like I might take this to Palm Springs and, you know, when I just want to bring a little bit of pens. So I like that. And it's got a little magnet so it stays shut. All right, so I hope that this helped you out. And this was my review on the Artify 48 Basic Color Set Alcohol Markers. And until next time, remember, life after 40 is good, and so are you. Okay, bye-bye.